Okay. I'm finally going to go to Sharom to start the rebellion. This is going to be the first real battle of the game, so I'd better be ready. And I am. Scene 2. Rally. Check out this map. It is much bigger than the last one. Now, what shall I do first? I'm going to deploy the rest of my army, of course. And here's how you do it. The cost is the combined cost of all the characters in the unit, of course. And I edited out me deploying the rest because you don't need to see me doing all that clicking. Now I'm going to survey the map. There's the enemy base Jindark. And that is the town of Valna, which has a shop. We're going to go shopping today. Isn't that exciting? Of course it is. Now let's move. Now I'm going to split up my forces in a way. The High Sky units are going to go to Valna and liberate it. The rest of my army, the bulk of it, will go south to liberate that city. So yeah, time to move them out. I probably should have edited this out, but no problem. Alright. Let's get a move on. Notice I'll be using the pause command a lot. It really is helpful. The game itself even tells you it's helpful. So yeah, I'm using it. No ifs, ands, or buts there. Okay, there we go. Alright. It has been liberated. Now let's see what I draw. The devil! Of course I'm getting booed. Her reputation went down 1 point. That's bad, but not a big deal. It's only 1 point. This town is telling us about shopping, of course, but that's kind of obvious. Let's move Sugar. Come on, Sugar. They're about to make it. But first, let's shop. Look at the items we have here. Cure Potion. Cure Stone. Dinner Bell. Ethereal Flute. Mass Summons. All of these have their use. I'm actually gonna buy 3 of each. So yeah, I edited out me buying the rest because, once again, it's tedious. So yeah, I bought 3 of each, and now look at my money. It's slow, but I'll make it back. And I drew the tower. That's not exactly a good thing. Especially because I want a cleric to be good. But it's only 2 points. Alright, this is important. Especially the later parts. Indeed, you gain offensive and defensive bonuses from fighting on your favorite terrain, like plains for example. And yeah, notice that. If you don't completely wipe out a side, the total damage inflicted becomes the tiebreaker. All battles will follow those rules, except for boss battles. In a boss battle, you have to kill the boss, otherwise you'll lose anyway. Well, what's the penalty for losing? You'll find out. Alright. Now that everybody's here, where are the enemies? First, I'm gonna send Lance to find a hidden temple over here. It's on that remote island. Uh-oh! Enemy units! The boss is not alone. He's sending out his minions. Huh. The enemies don't quite know how to use their max unit capacity, huh? I mean, max character capacity, whatever. Well, they're coming. I gotta deal with them. Alright, I found the temple. Okay, let's see what I get. The Hermit. That is a good card. Intelligence up. Star of Heroes. This seemingly unimportant item will actually be very handy later in the game. For what though? I'm not telling. Alright, let's send somebody to fight. I have a lot of choices. I have the superior manpower. I'm going to send Warren. I'm going to move Warren's unit a little bit to the front. And once they get close, they'll engage in combat. Alright, here we go. It is on. Now, the first thing I'm going to explain is the tarot card system. Tarot cards have a variety of magical effects in battle. They can affect the entire enemy unit, or your unit. There can be damage, healing, shielding, a variety of effects. The first card I'm going to show you is the Devil. I have 3 of them, so why not use one? Now the Devil hits all enemies with a black elemental attack. Look at that, that looks pretty cool. And that was some nice damage. Now remember those attacks, those numbers next to the attacks I mean, on the status screens? Well, that's literally how many times a character will attack in combat. Once both sides have done all their attacks, a winner is determined. Either one side gets wiped out, or neither side is wiped out, and a winner is calculated from the total amount of damage inflicted. Of course, we won't see that kind of tiebreaker situation here because this unit gets wiped out. Pretty badly. It isn't even close. Yep, stick a fork in them. They're done. Now, I'll have someone else take the next fight. I choose Paulette's unit. So I'm going to move them out to the front. This is obviously a defensive stance I'm taking here, which works just fine. Now for another fight. This time I won't completely wipe out the unit. So yeah. A winner will be decided via damage this time. Now, the next card I'm going to use is the Hanged Man. It lowers the defense of the entire enemy unit, both physically and magically, so it definitely has merit. Alright, now look at that damage. It definitely got a boost. Physical attacks usually do somewhere in the 20s at this point in the game, or even less. Yep. You can already tell I'm gonna win this fight. I'm clearly causing more damage. Oh yeah. I apologize for not being able to explain things like charisma and alignment gains, but they'll definitely be explained next video, for sure. So see you next time as I continue the battle in Sharom. Adios.